Hello and welcome to Agenda 2030. I am Toyin Nkamiang John. Youth involvement is a cardinal part in the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. In Nigeria, the involvement of youth have been inspiring. On this week's episode, we will be showing you efforts by some youth groups and civil society organizations that are doing great works towards the implementation and actualization of the SDGs in Nigeria. First, we will join Adesuwa Osuyi as she brings you briefs on trending stories on the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals across the world. Stay with us.
As demand for power reaches 11,000 megawatts, the Philippines have launched her 200 kilowatts floating solar power project. The solar project is above one of the Philippines' largest reservoirs. As new opportunities arise for creating innovative technologies, floating solar facilities, which are the installation of solar panels on a body of water, is advantageous for countries with minimal land availability. Floating panels are up to 16% more efficient than land-based panels because of the cooling effect of the water. They also prevent water from evaporating, thereby saving freshwater supply in reservoirs, and can even stop the growth of algae that can harm fishes. Scientists have made a discovery that could revolutionize plastic recycling process with the discovery of an enzyme that eats plastic waste. The enzyme breaks down plastic bottles and textiles in just a few days instead of the long number of years it would usually take for plastic to decompose. The enzyme is said to occur naturally and was first discovered in trash dumps in Japan. In a bid to see how the enzyme may have evolved, the scientists accidentally made the enzymes better at eating up plastics. They say the enzyme could be engineered further to make it better and faster at eating plastic wastes. In an effort to harness the power of ocean waves, engineers have built in Brazil the Cope subsea wave energy device that uses ocean waves to produce power. Ocean waves drive connected pumps to a freshwater supply, then pressurized water activates the turbine, which then turns the generator to make power. At full capacity, the device could produce up to 87 gigawatts of power. Ocean wave energy is an ocean-based renewable energy source that captures energy of wind waves to do useful work like water purification, or as in this case, generate electricity. An advocacy group committed to actualizing Goal 3 of the SDGs, which is good health and well-being, the High Blood Pressure Nigeria, recently took its sensitization and outreach campaigns to some rural areas in the FCT to create more awareness on the need for people to check and monitor their BP regularly. The High Blood Pressure Group team leader in Nigeria, Antonio, says the group targets are young people from the ages of 25 years and above, adding that they have discovered that high blood pressure is a deadly disorder. You may not see or feel any symptoms, but the results of high blood pressure are heart attack or stroke, and is the highest and most silent killer of all. As part of the advocacy project themed Know Your Number, KYN, the group also visits groups, churches, mosques, and marketplaces so as to share the importance of monitoring blood pressure, which it says is the first step towards a healthy future. In a bid to achieve clean and efficient energy that can be produced where and when needed, the Netherlands have pioneered an approach towards generating and sharing energy that could make its economy 90% self-sufficient through the decentralized sharing of energy at local level between households using microgrids. In a report published by Metabolic, Netherlands-based energy system company, it is said that the new approach could pave the way for 100% self-sufficiency in power and water, if optimized properly. Microgrids could also play a pivotal role in supporting efforts of transition to renewable energy systems and meet climate targets. The Dutch government has pledged to drop its carbon dioxide emissions by 85 to 90% by 2050.
Agenda 2030. As a successor framework for the Millennium Development Goals, the global community rolled out a bigger, deeper, and more encompassing framework called the Sustainable Development Goals, designed to transform our world, lift the poor out of poverty, as well as ensure inclusive and healthy society. On Agenda 2030, we take you on a media trip to the global destination of the future we want, with everyone on board. We focus on the people and their struggle, the civil society and their agitations, the government and her development effort, the Global Development Agenda, its 17 goals and 169 targets. We bring you all the deliberations, insightful conversations and high-level partnerships on the road to global destination. Agenda 2030, showing on this channel. Agenda 2030, leaving no one behind.
Welcome back. Remember, you can always watch this program and other episodes by subscribing to our YouTube channels on youtube.com/FreshNewsTV and youtube.com/Agenda 2030 TV. You can also watch the program live on Facebook. Just log on to www.facebook.com/FreshNewsNG and www.facebook.com/Agenda 2030 TV. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Agenda 2030 TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to drop your comments and share with your contacts. Do use the hashtag Agenda 2030 and hashtag Agenda 2030 TV.